please show respect to our speakers and listen to them. They're going to give brief 2-minute introductions each. So I'm going to need a timekeeper, Miss Claudia. And we have our friends at LCTV that's going to tape it so that our neighbors who aren't with us today can see it as well. So,
That's a good fan, too.
Councilor McLean, would you like to step up and go first, please? Again, please show respect.
Hello all, my name is Nicole McLean. I'm currently a councilor at large in the city of Lynn, running for re-election. I was born and raised in Lynn, Massachusetts, went to Lynn Tech. I'm a graduate of Lynn Tech in 1998. I have a child. I have recently, my granddaughter was born on May 24th, so I'm also a grandmother. As I said, I have lived in Lynn all my life, and what I want to bring to, and I'll also, before I go any further, I want to say thank you as a veteran for keeping the Lynn VA clinic open and doing all that advocating. I actually use that clinic, so I want to definitely thank you for doing all of your protesting and standing out and making sure that the veterans in this city are taken care of. I'm also the chair of the Veterans Council for our city of Lynn, and I've been making sure that our veteran organizations are being heard. We're going to be having a meeting soon in the next couple of months to make sure that the DAV and also the Lynn Veterans Council, we are keeping up with what they're doing in all of their efforts. I love our seniors, of course. I'm hearing all of your traffic issues that you're bringing to the forefront, and I've been talking to the political powers about speed bumps, about ways that we can slow down our traffic, maybe signage, more reminding people that people are walking and rolling and trying to cross our streets and that they need to be safe. I'm here to make sure that all of our residents are heard and that we are serving our residents with a more thoughtful and a more informed a more informed knowledge by talking to our seniors and making sure that we're interacting with the community and hearing what their thoughts are so we can make informed decisions for all. Thank you.
Counselor, perfect timing. Do we have any other counselor at larges here today? Oh, yes, please come on. Just before I forget, I want you to know Ryan LaPierre sent an RSVP to say wish us well. He bought he donated some raffle prizes, but he could not be here today.
Hey, hello everyone. How's the food? Get ready for dessert, it's coming right up, okay? Hello, my name is Roger Garcia. I'm running for council at large in the city of Lynn. For the last 33 years, I've been working very hard in Lynn. I came back to the States back into 1990. I have a family, I have a wife, 4 children. One of my sons was a sergeant in the Marines. My other son is an actor. He's in Hollywood, trying to make it. I have an 18-year-old and also have a 15-year-old that live with me at home. For the last 30+ years, I've been working, as you know, restaurant business. I started at Brothers. I worked, I own April's in downtown Lynn, and also own April's in Taylor. This city has been amazing to me. Let me tell you, Lynn is amazing, and I'm all about giving back, especially seniors. I want you to know that I have you guys. I love you all. I'm here to support you and help you in any way, shape, or form that I can. And want to thank you for the opportunity that you're giving me here today. Thank you, and God bless you all.
God bless you.
Thank you. I believe we have some more. Councilor at large?
Yes.
Well, my name is Jose Encarnacion. I live in Lynn for 4 decades. I came here as a teenager. I have a huge family. My family owns a few businesses in the city of Lynn, so we've been contributing to the city of Lynn. My children went to a public school and graduated in college. All my other children already graduated in college, so I feel very proud about that. I've been working as a customer service agent in the airline industry, but also I worked for 15 years in the Dominican Republic Consulate. I opened an office here in Lynn, which is still open to offer services to those citizens. I'm very grateful to the city of Lynn. The city of Lynn has given me so much, and I love this city. This is my home. I've been living here most of my life. So I'm married with 6 children, and I'm humbly asking for 1 year 4 votes. I love the city of Lynn, and I would love to represent every single one of you. I love them. I love you guys, and I'm here to serve you, because that's my passion. My passion is to serve my citizens. So thank you so much for the opportunity, and please vote September 5th, and humbly asking for 1 year 4 votes. Thank you so much.
I believe there's one more.
Hello to the citizens of Lynn, the seniors of Lynn, the foundation of Lynn, the backbone of Lynn, are the citizens, because they're the one that brought the city to the forefront of which is here now. And I just thank each and every one of you all. My name is Richard Felton. I'm running for city councilman at large. They said a politician is almost like a Baptist preacher. They don't know when to stop. So I had to take and time myself. I wrote a little speech, so please bear with me. My platform is for change. The city needs a change. It needs a foundation to carry on from where you brought it. So we have to take and get out here as we are running for city councilman at large, city councilmen, school teachers. We are running for school committees. But for me, please listen, because what I'm talking about is serious problems that the city has. I'm gonna start with working on a drug problem. Major things in the city, man. It's affordable housing, safer schools, cleaner downtown area, and working on the parking problems. And what I have found out from walking through the city of Lynn, that we have a speeding problem throughout the city. We have to take and bring our police department to bear, so that you all, as citizens of Lynn, seniors of Lynn, the mothers with carriages can be safe to walk the streets in the city. Okay, so please, when September 5th come around, think of my name. Richard Felton, City Councilman at large.
All right, any other counselor at large? All right, Ward 1. Got the meeting?
Hello, good afternoon. How you doing today? Good. How are you? I didn't hear you. How you doing today? Good. My name is Dr. Pete Meany, and I'm running for City Council in Ward 1. A lot of you already know me from the Senior Center. I volunteer there. Let me tell you a little bit about my background. I'm a small business owner here in Lynn. I started out at North Shore Community College after my service days. I was in the Navy. Thank you. What else? So I'm married for 10 years to my beautiful wife, Tara. I have 2 9-month-old twin girls, Maya and Madeline. My campaign is for Ward 1. However, it's not specific to Ward 1. Lynn, like any place else, is far from perfect. There's always room for improvement. some of the ways that I'm campaigning on that directly affect seniors is safety and emergency services. On Linfield Street, we have a firehouse that's been sitting empty since 2012. And we literally are importing seniors on a senior development across the way where the old Union Hospital used to be. So we don't have a hospital, but at a minimum, if we're importing seniors to this area, we should have emergency services right across the street. It makes a lot of sense. Not to be redundant with my colleagues here, but we have literal drag racing down Linfield Street and Millard Ave, that's right in Ward 1. That needs to be stopped. We need to have parking and traffic reform. We need to have enforceable parking and traffic reform for safety of all. Once again, my name is Dr. Pete Meany, and I'm running for City Council in Ward 1. Thank you for your time.
Any other candidates for Ward 1? Ward 2?
Good afternoon, everybody. How's everyone doing? How's the cake? I can't hear you. Is it good? How's the cake? All right. My name is Lynn. I'm running to be your next Ward 2 City Councilor because I have the experience, I have the investment, and I have the commitment to lead. I am a homeowner, I am a father, I am a business owner in Ward 2. I am a father, a husband, and above everything, I'm accessible to everybody. I will be that counselor who's going to be representing every voice, every person, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter anything. So I will humbly ask you to vote for me. I want to make sure that we expand the senior center services. I've been talking to a lot of seniors in my ward. They say that we need more services, more programs, maybe field trips. And I want to work with the senior center, where Chris used to work, and make sure that we expand it. We have a lot of potential in the city. Also, like everybody else said, traffic is an issue here in the city. And I think that together we can bring the city to a better place. We can improve it. So please vote for me September 5th and November 7th. Thank you.
I do not see the other candidate from Ward 2, so we'll go on to Ward 3, who is my counselor, Coco, who's out of town and uncontested. So then that brings us to Ward 4, and I know all three candidates are here, but I have to say, I am an early bird, and I noticed that Donna Coppola was here like one of the first people, so Donna, you can go first.
Thank you for having me. I'm a member of Mass Senior Action anyway, so I should be here. I'm married, the mother of 4 children, and the grandmother of 7. And I got my first grandson last fall, so very exciting. I've been a foster parent of 19 kids, and I've sat on the school committee for 12 terms. I served and hopefully did a good job while I was there. But I live in Ward 4, and I'm ready to serve the people of Ward 4. Work hard, I'm dependable, I'm compassionate, and I know the issues that we have there. It goes from the beach to High Rock Tower and to the other side. And we have a lot of issues. So many of you talked about like the drugs, the traffic is horrendous, the cleaning, keeping the streets clean. All of that is really important, and that's what a ward councilor does. They make sure that your quality of life is good, and that's what I'm going to do when I get there. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna and Chris.
How we doing? It's good to see a lot of you. I haven't seen you in a while, and I really miss you guys. So my name is Chris Gomez. I'm running for Ward 4 City Councilor. I was born and raised in Lynn my whole life. I have my fiance, my 2 kids. My son is here right now. And yeah, you guys know when I speak from the heart, and I'm a people person, and it so happens that the senior center is in Ward 4, which is great. So you know I'm going to advocate for our seniors. I know firsthand the programming, the services that we need, and the issues that we're facing in Lynn with our senior community. And I will be the first one to advocate for our senior center to expand our services and expand the site itself. You know, while I was here, I fought hard for funding and services, and I think as a ward counselor, I'll be able to fight even harder. And I plan on being very accessible, very hardworking, and out there. I noticed that our city councilors that work the hardest, their wards get the benefits of it, and I hope to be that. We're going to focus on the cleanliness of the city, cleaning things up, and making everything safer for everyone. And I hope you guys all vote for me come September. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. And candidate for Ward 4, Natasha.
Hi everybody, my name is Natasha Meji-Madri and I am running for Ward 4 City Council. I am the daughter of Haitian Dominican immigrants. My parents taught me the value of hard work. I have been working since I was 14 years old and I represent the working class. I raised my oldest daughter, Sasha, as a single mom while going to law school. I've had to work 2 jobs for most of my life and still had a hard time making ends meet. My lived experience is my credential to run for office. I'm running for Ward 4 because I am the best candidate for the job. When I ran for City Council in 2021, I knocked on thousands of doors and talked to countless Ward 4 residents. I lost to the longest serving City Councilor, a 30-year plus incumbent by only 59 votes. I am running for City Council right now, again, because we need better representation and the time is now. Why do I keep running? Because my grandson Jaden needs me too, and I need me too. It's important enough to take the risk. We need new ideas and different points of view on our city council. This is how we will bring real change to our city. I am not running for office for me. I am running for the next generation, so they know they too can run for office and win. As a first-generation college student, a mom of 5, a grandmother, a homeowner, and an attorney, I will bring a unique perspective to our city council. As the next Ward 4 City Councilor, I will advocate for affordable, quality housing, safe and clean neighborhoods, and a transparent government that works for all of us. As the next Ward 4 City Councilor, I will hold Ward 4 meetings and have monthly newsletters to ensure that we are more connected and we know what's going on in our city. Thank you. So as the next Ward 4 City Councilor, I will always return phone calls and emails. I will be accessible, and if I don't know how to solve your problem, I will connect you to someone who can. Sorry, I know I'm out of time. My speech is a little long. But basically, I'm running because I've been in Lynn for 25 years, and I care about all of you. I want to advocate for senior citizens. My 2 parents are seniors, and I really want to make sure that seniors have more access to resources and that they are able to live their golden lives. And I want to advocate for all of you. And
Thank you, Natasha. All right, we got Ward 5.
Well, thank you for always voting for me, but I will say this year I am unopposed, so I'm very happy. I will continue doing the work I've always done. I know we still have some issues down by the senior housing with traffic, with speeding. We are still working on that. There's a lot of issues in the city we are still working on. And I know Council Hogan, Council Walsh, we're all West Lynn, we all kind of get together, and the 3 of us not having an opponent kind of helps us this year because we can concentrate more on what we're supposed to be doing for the city instead of out campaigning. Well, thank you everyone for coming today, and it's great to see everybody. Thank you.
And we got our Ward 6 that is such a great Mass Senior Action member. He borrowed money to buy raffle tickets.
So first off, they say Mass Senior Action is a blue wave. You know that. Things get done when the blue shirts show up. And that's why that pen that I just passed out has blue ink. Because it gets things done, all right? So that's a fact. But as a ward counselor, I heard Chris Gomez say it, we do put our wards first. And listen, I've been advocating for the youth of this city for my whole life. But I know how important the seniors are. You guys have paved the path, the road, and everything for us. You guys have gave your lives to this city and to this area. And it's our time to protect you guys and fight for you guys. And I have constituents here today, and they'll tell you, when they call Fred Hogan, I answer. I don't just answer, I come to their doors. I come meet them, I walk their neighborhoods, and I make sure that we get things done. And that's the first thing you always do, is you take care of people when they call you, when they need you. And let me tell you, that's what you do. All right? Because it ain't just voting for someone that's going to not answer their phone call when the time comes. They have to understand that you guys elected us, and we have to serve you guys. And don't play the games that, oh, I'm a super politician and I'm so popular. No. You're not. You're only as popular as the next person, because you'll be replaced if you don't work hard for your people. So hey, mass senior action is where it's at. So give a round of applause for you guys. Let's go.
Thank you, Councilor Hogan. All right, and I know our Ward 7 president wasn't able to make it today, so we're going to move on to school committee. For those that are running for school committee, if you'd like to say a few words, Shoma.
How's it going, seniors? How's it going, seniors? Thank you to Mass Senior Action Council for this wonderful opportunity, for all you do. It's hard to follow up, Fred, to pump you all up, but you really mean so much to the community, and it's always our turn to take care of you. This is kind of a silly thing to say in front of a group of seniors, but I'm running for school committee to bring the next generation of leadership to our schools, because it's time. Education is deeply personal to me as someone who went through Lynn schools and K through 12 and knows the impact it can have on a child's life. Education is personal to me because my wife's a teacher over at Hood Elementary. She just special education. And education is personal to me as someone who wants to raise his future family right here in this city. So many of my friends are getting pushed out after generations because of the schools. They don't feel like the schools are good enough. And that's one of the reasons why I was so inspired to run. So a couple of things I want to do for the schools. Of course, we all know facilities are so old. In the year 2023, in a state like Massachusetts, it's insane that our facilities look the way that they do. It's unacceptable. We need to make changes to that. The other thing is we need to expand pre-K. I'm sure there's a lot of grandparents in here. Any grandparents in here? Any grandparents? Well, a lot of kids still don't, they don't have grandparents or they're not around, and they need childcare and someone to take care of them and nurture them. So we need to expand pre-K. And then the last thing we really need to focus on is developing better career paths and college paths. It doesn't make sense that there are so many high-paying, unfilled jobs. Just watch the news and you'll see it. But so many of our graduates and our students are struggling. So my name is Sean Reed. I humbly ask for one of your 6 votes in the fall. Thanks so much.
Thank you, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed besides me and Christine, but there is an actual bumblebee looking at our sunflowers. They must really look real to that bumblebee, right? There's 3 of them, that's how much they look like it, yeah. All right. Lorraine and then Judith, if we have any others, just let me know.
Hey everyone, it's Lorraine Gately from the school committee. Remember me, just take this out and use me every day and you'll never forget my name. For those of you that don't know what this is a jar opener. For those of you that have arthritis like I do, it really helps to open up those jars. Now I want to talk to you about Senior Center. I put a sign in the Senior Center. It says something like this. It's from Albert Einstein. A society will be judged by how they treat their seniors. And this Senior Action Group has made damn sure that you're being treated right, that I'm being treated right, that the city will continue to treat us the way we belong. I don't know how much 4 terms, I'm running for my 5th, and I kindly ask you for one of your 6 votes. What I've done on the committee is I have supported, when Dr. Latham left, I supported Dr. Tutwiler with most of his ideas. Okay, he left, and now he's the Commonwealth, the Secretary of Education for the Commonwealth. Now, we have this superstar. Her name is Dr. Yvonne Alvarez. She's in our district. She told me in January, yeah, I'll move into Lynn. She moved in May 1st. She lives here. She's amongst us. She knows what we need. We need to continue fighting for those buildings. And believe me, I became chair of Building and Grounds this year. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's so hard because it's hard to get those schools in. It's hard to get the state to follow their own formulas. They said that we would get 80%, and then all of a sudden now, oh no, you can't have 80%, you can have 45%. But then they turned around, and I look over in Saugus, they have 2 empty school buildings and a couple of brand new buildings. I look at Peabody, same thing. Over in Swampscott, same thing. I'm going to fight that legislation and make sure they change the formula for new buildings, just like they changed, excuse me, the Student Opportunity Act, which gave us millions of dollars to spend on our students every year. So please, give me one of your 6 votes so I can continue. Thank you. Love you.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. And it's so beautiful to see all these beautiful faces in here. Some of you I'm very familiar with. I am no stranger to a lot of you. I am, just to give you a view of who I am, I emigrated from the beautiful island of Jamaica and made the United States my home. I have been in Lynn for 36 years. I'm a social worker, went to Salem State, got my bachelor's, got my master's in mental health, Master of Education. I've worked many years, over 25 years, working with seniors, families and children. I describe myself as someone who is authentic, someone who is compassionate. I've worked on senior issues. I've advocated for you. Some of you know that. I love people, all people. And so I would love to get one of your votes. I'm running for school committee. What does that have to do with seniors? It has everything to do with seniors because you live in this community. We want to ensure that we address violence in the schools. If we don't address that, that is going to impact all of us. We want safer schools that is conducive to learning. You cannot go to school in buildings that are dilapidated. You cannot learn. We also want to ensure that we have solid and educational foundation for our students. That will impact how the economic status of Lynn, right? And so I'm really excited. This is my first time running, but I have the experience. I've worked in social work for over 25 years. Thank you. I would love to get one of your votes. Thank you so much.
Are there any candidates that we have missed today? All right, let's give a round of applause for everyone who has taken those nomination papers out and put their name in the ring. That takes a lot, and we know that we need them whenever we are fighting for what we need. Another person we would like to introduce to everybody. Please, Miss Megan, stand up. This is our new Senior Center Director. We are going to be working side by side with her. And we want to thank her for joining us in Lynn on our way to make it better for everybody. Thank you.
I'm really excited to be part of the Blue Wave. And I'm going to follow the wave.
Thank you, and for the fall into the winter. So thanks everybody, and I hope to see you all soon.
Thank you.